Teacher Nicole.
And my name is Teacher Jerome, and we will be your leaders for today. But do you know what this is? This is an anchor. An anchor is a big, heavy piece of metal that is attached to a heavy rope or a chain on a ship. It holds a ship in one place, even in the midst of wild waves.
Sailors drop the anchor over the side of the ship and it rests on the bottom of the sea. That's why we're imagining what would it be like to be down at the beautiful, colorful, fish-filled bottom of the ocean. That makes me wonder, if you could explore undersea, what would you most want to see? I would like to see the coral reef. What about you, Teacher Jerome?
If I could explore under the sea, I would like to see a big white shark. Of course, not up close because sharks are scary.
Just the thought of a big white shark in front of me already scares me. Are you guys excited to have an adventure under the sea? During these 5 days at VBS, all of us will get to have an adventure under the sea. And you don't even have to get wet. Well, at least I think you won't.
Well, we'll start each day with music and more. And then what else do we have again, Teacher Nicole?
Wait, let me check my list here. Oh, I know. We'll have deep Bible adventures and we will be making some crafts to help us on our way.
Well, I have a challenge for you. Every time you hear God is faithful, you have to shout, trust God back. Okay? Let's try this. God is faithful.
Trust God back.
God is faithful.
Trust God back.
God is faithful.
Trust God back. I am so excited. Now we will sing a little, talk a little, and I'll start our day with a splash of smiles. Everything we do at Anchored will help us celebrate God's faithfulness.
Through every storm of life, I know you're by my side, so I am holding on to your promises. You are the God who holds my future, all my dreams, so I am holding on. You never let go of me. You gave me hope when hope was all but gone. A second chance to sing a brand new song. You opened up my eyes to see. You rescued me, rescued me. You showed the way when there was no way out. Cleared up my mind when you erased all doubt. You made me strong when I was weak. You rescued me, rescued me. Through every storm of life, I know you're by my side, so I am holding on to your promises. You are the God who holds my future, all my dreams, Looking out, it's a great big world. Where do I go? How do I fit in? Gotta keep this one thing on my mind. Maker of all the universes on my side. And if God is for me, who can be against me? God is for me, who can be against me? He is my strength, He is my friend forever. God is for me, who can be against me? When I just don't understand, God is for me. When life doesn't go the way I planned, God is for me. When I just don't understand, God is for me. When life doesn't go the way I planned, God is for me. If God is for me, who can be against me? God is for me, who can be against me? He is my strength, He is my friend forever. God is for me, who can be against me? God is for me, who can be against me?
Oh no, who are you? What's wrong? Are you choking? I'm sorry, I can't understand what you need. Do I need to get help? What can I do? Oh goodness, this isn't good. Sir?
Air, sweet oxygen. I thought I was gonna be a goner there for a minute.
Oh, sir, you don't need to hold your breath. We're not really underwater.
Oh. Wow, that's good.
I'm Teacher Nicole, and you are?
I'm Dave, better known as Diver Dave. Boy, there's nothing I love more than a quick trip beneath the big blue briny sea. Yeah, that's where I'm most comfortable. The ocean is my motion. The sea's the place to be.
Dave?
It's actually Diver Dave, if you don't mind.
If you're so comfortable under sea, why do you have so many things that'll help you stay above the water?
Well, they're nice, aren't they? They're for, color. Yeah, that's it. And this inflatable guy is just so cute, right?
Dave, are you really a diver?
No, I'm a big phony baloney. All my friends love the water, and I'm afraid of it. In fact, just being around all these fish and coral and bubbles is giving me a rash.
Aw, Dave, there's nothing to worry about. This is just for fun and imagination. Plus, if you did go near the water, the things you're wearing would do a good job of holding you up. They're trustworthy. Well, most of them.
Really? You think I could trust this?
It looks dependable. I think it would faithfully keep you afloat.
I'm so afraid of the water. I need something I can trust in.
Well, then I can give you some more courage. My friends are faithful buddies, and we're even learning about the most faithful friend of all, God. God is faithful. When life gets scary or sad or lonely, God will never let you down.
Do I have to go underwater to find him?
No, silly scuba dude. God is everywhere. If you want, you can stick around and learn even more about our faithful friend, God.
And I don't even have to hold my breath? Okay, I'm going to fix this hole in my body here, then I'll be right back and you can tell me more, okay?
Sounds like a plan, Diver Dave. Maybe you can practice your swimming on the way out.
Today's totally true story from the Bible may get your feet wet as we discover how God is faithful.
Trust God! We can't wait to share today's story with you. I just hope we don't run into some problems today. We will get on a ship, and I always get a little seasick out in the open sea. Teacher Jerome, you might not want to stand too close to me. That can be a huge mistake.
But the weather is supposed to be calm, so it sounds like smooth sailing. Ready to go aboard? Now, what is this note? It says here that, Dear Teacher Nicole and Teacher Jerome, I'm feeling a little green around the gills today, so I won't be able to sail the ship. But you used to sail, so you guys will be in charge. Have fun, have a fun voyage, and thanks for your help, the captain. Oh,
But it's been a while since we've sailed the ship. But it will come back. It's sort of like riding a bike, right? Just a little wetter and with no wheels.
well, anyways, everyone on your feet. Let's make this place shipwreck. Okay, kids, come follow me. Help me hoist the sails. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swab this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold up the anchor and quick about it, sailors. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's great.
Okay, fire up the engines. Oh, that's right. It's the Bible times, so there's no engines. That's okay. We'll just have to find another way to power it. What should we do?
What about the wind? I don't think I have enough power to move this boat.
Oh well, I guess we're stuck until the wind comes up. I guess we might as well just sit down and wait. Okay, I'm done. Let's call for help. I can't do anything to help us. I feel so helpless, so powerless. This seems like a good time to stop waiting.
But hey, relax, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, have you heard of a guy named Paul?
There are so many Pauls in this world, Teacher Jerome. But I do know one Paul who became a prisoner after he shared the news of Jesus. Wherever he went.
He was put in a ship to sail to Rome, but Paul knew the weather was going to be a problem for sailing at that time of the year. He tried to warn the captain of the ship, but he wouldn't listen to his concerns. Sure enough, a huge storm came up and everything went crazy. They had to throw out the ship's cargo overboard and everybody on the board of the ship was terrified. God told Paul that they would be shipwrecked, but they would all be saved because Paul believed God would keep his promise and that he had hope and tried to tell everyone on board that they would be okay. He didn't know when the ship would be going to wreck or when the storm would stop, but he kept on having hope.
Wow, I bet Paul felt powerless in the stormy sea. He didn't have experience as a sailor. Guards held him prisoner. And of course, he couldn't stop the howling winds. But Paul did have Jesus, power on his side.
You're right, because God is faithful.
Trust God!
Even when we feel powerless, God is never powerless, and God always wants the best for us in every situation. And God will never ever leave us. He'll always be faithful.
Amen.
I think it will be a while until we get some wind so that the boat can move. But I believe that God is faithful.
Trust God!
And so should you. Maybe tomorrow, God can provide so we can get going on our trip. Okay. I'm kind of like sleepy here. We'll call you back next time when we need more help, okay? For now, you can enjoy some free time with Teacher M in the crafts section.
Hello! How have you been doing? Here's hoping that everybody's safe. This is Teacher M, and let's learn together on how we can deepen our faith in God. Stay anchored. An anchor is an object that is used to prevent the vessel from drifting aimlessly away with the current. Many years ago, sailors and fishermen used rocks, sacks filled with sand, and logs of wood to hold the boat by their weight. With the discovery of metal, they designed something that can actually connect the vessel to the bed of the body of water. Our lives are full of challenges. Our fear, anxiety, and problems pull us away from God. Jesus said that He is our confidence, He is our joy. He has promised that He will provide for us. He will heal us. He will strengthen us. And He who promised is faithful. Jesus is the anchor that we can fully trust. For today's arts and crafts, we will need a cardboard. In this case, I will be using an old shoebox cover, colored papers, a pair of scissors, glue, tape, pens, and for tracing our cutouts, we need a ruler, pencil and eraser, and saucer or lid cover. Let's draw an anchor. Okay, so we'll just kind of like measure it like this, around 2 inches, and maybe like all the way through. Okay, so let's say 2 inches. 2 inches like here. And then draw a line. Draw a line. It's like a letter T. One inch, and then 1 inch from here. So what we can see now, it's like a cross. Okay. And then with this saucer or lid, like that. You can also do freehand if you want. So I'm just using a pencil pen just so you can see it better. Two inches. And then here we have just 1 inch, and then another inch here. Do the same on the other side. Here I would say let's just do 2.5. See, 1, 2, and there's half right here, somewhere here, and then for the saucer, oops, let me finish this a little bit. So from here you can see that it says actually looks like a cross. And then like that. Okay. So you can also adjust it to just a little bit, say half an inch, I guess. Okay, you got an anchor. I'll just put like a circle right here because we are going to need this. Let's cut it out. Okay, let's start cutting. Just be careful using those scissors, okay? So don't cut it through. Okay, we need this part right here. And here, just be careful. You can also ask help from somebody, but you need to bore a hole in here. So be careful with those scissors. And just twist it like that. And just kind of like cut these to clean it off. Okay, there you go. And now we're going to grab our colored paper. Okay, we have our colored paper here, and we are going to trace like from the cutout. Okay, oops, I missed something. Can you see it? Okay. You can have two of these if you want it back to back. Ta-da! Okay, and we're going to use our glue. Okay, but especially like on the edges. Okay, and then paste it like so. Okay. So we have our anchor. We'll just have to put this aside and let it dry. Next, we are going to make a chain. So I have here another sheet of colored paper. We are going to measure approximately 1/2 inch. So we have a marker here for 1/2 inch, another 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Same with the other side, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. And then we are going to trace it, or just kind of connect the dots. So we would need 3 of the strips of paper. Just take your time, no rush. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and then 1/2 inch. So we are going to cut it with a pair of scissors. Snip, snip, snip. Okay, so that's 1. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3. So out of these 3 strips, I'm going to measure 4 inches. 4. There's a marker here. Another 4 here, and I'll just do 1 strip on top of the other. Okay, you can see the marks. Okay, hold it like that. Here's the marker. Look for the second one and then cut. So you actually have 9 smaller strips. Okay, now we are going to grab the anchor that we used earlier. As I've said, you can have both of the side covered. In this case, I only have like one side covered. Okay, twist. Okay, I want it clean. Okay, let's see. There you go. So we have our first chain. And you're going to use a tape for this one. You can also use a glue, but the thing is, like, it would take you some time to, kind of like wait for it to make it dry. So let's have smaller strips of tape. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Right here. Grab another one. Okay. This is the first, and then the second one. Okay, another strip of paper. You will have the other one. This is the third chain, and you're gonna have like 3 or 7 or 9. So in this case, we'll just have 3. Okay, you got yourself an anchor. As I've said, like with the strips of paper, like you can have it a little bit longer. And on this side, we can write something on it. Well, I will have Jesus is my anchor. Okay. So you can also design it however you want. Jesus is my anchor. I hope you like our project for today. So don't forget, stay anchored.
We can trust God to look out for us and be with us all the time. But that doesn't mean that hard things won't come to us. When we say, God is faithful, it means that we can trust Him when life is hard. Let's try something. We're imagining what it's like under the water. But sometimes when people travel on top of the ocean, they get seasick. Motion sickness happens when your ear and your eye gets confused, and your body gets confused too. You might feel a little like this. Stand up. Whoa. Doctors and scientists have found that one way to overcome seasickness is to look far away at the horizon. That's the line where the sky meets the ground or sea. While things around you are unstable, it helps to keep your eyes on something that's true and unchangeable. Think of how you felt after spinning. When does life feel a little dizzy, unstable, or confused? For me, it can be when I lost a very close friend of mine who I used to be talking a lot with, but then one day she just stopped talking to me completely. And that time I just felt so confused and helpless.
My name is Dominic and I'm almost 11 years old.
Dominic lives with his mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa. He enjoys all kinds of hobbies, but one is his favorite.
I like to build things. I also like karate a lot. I love karate because I get to really express myself and I get to have fun. And I also get to build character and build physical strength.
Learning karate is hard work. Dominic practices up to 3 times a week. Plus, he practices at home with his dad.
The hardest thing about karate is definitely a lot of push-ups, leg lifts, sit-ups.
Dominic knows he needs to trust in God's faithfulness when things get hard.
There was this board breaking thing, and I saw all the other kids break it with their palm. Right here. Boom. Just didn't work out for me.
Dominic failed to break the board with his hand, but he didn't give up. He faithfully practiced and asked God to help him.
And I said, I'm gonna break this board. It's an obstacle in my way, and let me push through it. And I broke it.
Another part of karate is taking tests to earn new belts. Each belt color represents a new level. Earning a new belt is hard.
I was very discouraged on the first day because I was afraid I wasn't gonna pass, and that's what brought me down. The second day, I was feeling very, very discouraged, very, very, very sad. And I thought, I don't think I'm gonna pass this, and I didn't. I failed, and I failed, and I failed. Finally got to the last day that I could possibly test, and I said, this isn't gonna be like those last times. I am going to pass it. I said, you know what, Jesus can help me get through this. I'm just gonna pray to him today. I am gonna pass the test tomorrow. And I did.
In the Bible, in the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 34, it says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His faithful love endures forever."
My 3-day test, it was really hard. And Jesus helped me through that. I was nervous for it. If you're going through hard things, I suggest that all you need to do is just trust in God and he'll help you. Pray to God and he can get you through anything.
God is faithful.
Well, I'm still pumped about all the fun that we had today at Anchored. I'm glad that you were here. And I can't wait to see what we'll see tomorrow.
But before we go, let's pray. Dear God, thank you for today's lesson. Thank you for reminding us that even though we feel powerless, we have Jesus on our side. In Jesus' name, amen. But before we go, let's end our first day with singing.
Through every storm of life, I know you're by my side. So I am holding on to your promises. You are the God who holds my future, all my dreams. So I am holding on. You'll never let go of me. You gave me hope when hope was all but gone. A second chance to sing a brand new song. You opened up my eyes to see. You rescued me, rescued me. You showed the way when there was no